Hi guys, this is Prashant here, a steadfast nutrition athlete. I'm gonna perform some dynamic movements. You can use these movements as you warm up before starting any exercise. So let's start. On the warm, we're gonna start from the head and we're gonna proceed to the toe. So you'll start with neck tilts. So this is gonna be 5 on each side. Make sure nothing else is moving, just your neck. That's 4 and then 5. Then look down towards the feet and then towards the sky. So guys, try avoiding this exercise if you have any type of neck pain. So now shoulder rotations. So keep your fingers on the shoulders. Make a big circle with the elbow. So this is gonna be 5 forward and then 5 backwards. You have to perform these exercises with me. Try to stay in control, don't go too fast. We are not in a race. Chest openers. So one hand facing backwards, one hand facing forward. And this is gonna be on both the sides. So switch the sides. So there's gonna be 5 on each side. 3 are done, 2 more to go. So guys, make sure you're breathing during this movement. Cross rotations, hands in front of the chest, palm facing downward, and from here, let's start rotating the torso. You can use your feet, you can lift your heel to give it a more momentum. So there's gonna be 10 on each side. I believe I'm done with 7, 3 more to go. Last one. So now I'm gonna do a movement for the spine. So I'm gonna round my back, connect the back of the hands together, and then open while stretching my chest backwards. 5 times for this. That's a nice angle. Perfect. 5 times. Keep going. So now the next movement is gonna be a clean and a press. So I'm gonna clean the hands, press to the roof. Clean the hands, press to the roof. 5 times on this. I believe this is the last one. And relax. Now with my pelvis, I need to make big circles. So if you see from the top, my pelvis is making a big 0. So you can start with any side, clockwise or anti-clockwise. 5 times on each side. You have to perform it with me. Please make sure you're moving. Yeah, just 3, 2 to go. And that was for the pelvis. Knee to chest hugs. So while staying in balance, you have to pull the knee to the chest. That's gonna be 5 on each side again. One, I believe. I'm very bad with the numbers. Okay, so now some more dynamic movements. I'm gonna interlace my fingers while keeping the body upright. Height 9, 10. So that this was dynamic pec stretch. Dynamic movement for the upper back. 6, 7, height 9 and 10. Okay guys, I'm done with the upper body. Let's move on to the next angle. For the lower body, you have to sit in a Malasana position. If you cannot sit that deep, it's totally fine. But try to sit in this position. And as you do the stretch, day by day, you'll move more deeper into the Malasana position or deep squat position. So what you have to do in this movement, you have to keep your elbows, you have to push your knees outwards and then rotate while keeping the chest upright. So that's gonna be 10 on each side. With this, stay in the same position, keep your hands flat on the floor and then look back. Take your hand backwards. This hand, one hand needs to be sticked on the floor and the opposite hand needs to point backwards and you need to look where your hand is pointing. So that's gonna be 5 on each side. That's good guys, keep going. So you can control your breath, exhale, inhale, I believe that's the third one. Fourth one. Guys, even if I skip a count, you can do an extra round counting your own repetition. That's gonna be 5. It's difficult for me to even count the repetition and tell you the small details about the movements. So we're done in the Malasana position. From here now you'll be sitting down in a quadruped position. So this is a quadruped position. From here you will perform cat camel. So watch here what is happening. My pelvis will be giving tilts. My head needs to be aligned with the spine. So anterior tilt and a posterior tilt, anterior tilt and a posterior tilt. This needs to be performed for 10 times. Let your spine move freely with this. Inhale, exhale. 5 repetitions done, 5 more to go. Keep going, guys. 2 and 1. Now we're moving on to the circles. So that's the warm for your ankle. 10 times clockwise and 10 times anti-clockwise. So guys, as you can see, I was good with this clockwise thing, but I'm not as good as in this anti-clockwise position. So that's totally fine. You just need to make sure that your ankle is moving. It's not important to make a circle. So you can see how disturbed the position is over here, but that's totally fine. Okay, so 10 times. The main thing is about moving the ankle. The last and the most important thing for the day, so that's the spine rotations. Again, you have to come into a quarter position. From here you'll keep fingers on the forehead. Don't pull your head down, so keep your head aligned with the spine. Look down towards the right side and then towards the sky. You see, 3 more to go. Your elbow, the whole body will be moving together. 2 more. And the last one, inhale and exhale. Now from the opposite side, look towards the left side. Top. 3 more to go. 2 and the last one. So guys, your body is ready now for the warm up. But before starting the warm, we'll be doing a bit more explosive movement. So that's gonna be 30 seconds of warm place running. I'm gonna start my timer. So let's start. So this needs to be on place running. Make sure you're not making yourself tired over here. Your limbs are moving contralaterally, so that's right hand with left leg and left hand with right leg, or you can say knee because the knee is coming up, so you're running at your spot while being on the ball of the feet. Your heels are staying in the air. 5 more seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet wide open and shoulder width stance, and the pelvis. Alternate touches for 30 seconds. If you're having low back pain, please avoid this exercise. If you're having low back pain, do this instead. Okay, so keep going, guys. 5 more seconds to go. 1. Last thing for the posterior chain, that's gonna be butt kicks. I'm gonna start the 30 seconds. Hands on the waist. Make sure your heel is kicking your butts. So that's the last thing for the day. 15 more seconds to go, guys. Come on, stay in motion, keep going. Again over here, you have to stay on the ball of the feet, heels in the air. 5 more seconds to go. 1. Woo! So guys, that was the warm for the day. So before starting any exercise, you have to perform these movements to make sure that you are having sufficient blood supply in the muscles. Okay, so that's for the day. Prashant signing off with loss in his breath.